Alpharetta is a fast-growing city located about 30 minutes north of Atlanta. According to niche.com in 2022, Alpharetta is the #1 best suburb in Georgia and the second in both best place to live in Georgia and best place to raise a family in Georgia. So with all of these awards, it's no wonder that this booming city is growing like crazy. Alpharetta has great schools with high rankings, incredible places to shop, amazing restaurants, and a recently developed downtown center area with a town green. But because it is such a highly desirable place to live, it also comes with a pretty high price tag. So how high is this price tag, you ask? Well, stick with me. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Tracey Scholen with the HàVN Group, and we help people relocate to the greater Atlanta area. You can download our free Atlanta relocation guide using the link in the description. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you hear and you want to know more about the best places to live in Atlanta. Today we are talking all about the true cost of living in Alpharetta, Georgia. In another video linked above, we talk about the good, bad, and ugly of Alpharetta. Be sure to watch this video to hear more about Alpharetta overall. But today, we are going to cover home prices, the cost of food, healthcare, and utilities, as well as the cost of transportation. Compared to the rest of the country, Alpharetta's cost of living is 24.8% higher than the U.S. average. One of my favorite websites to use when I'm comparing the cost of living of different cities is bestplaces.net. The way this website works is that it gives the national average cost of living a score of 100. Any amount below 100 means that the city you are looking at is cheaper than the US average, and any index above 100 means that the city is more expensive. So let's see where Alpharetta lands as of today. According to bestplaces.net, Alpharetta scored a 124.8 in overall cost of living category. The state of Georgia is 93, so this gives you a clue that Alpharetta is a little pricier compared to the rest of Georgia. If you're moving from New York City, Alpharetta will be a dream price because New York's cost of living score is a 187.2. But if you are coming from Houston, Texas, Alpharetta may feel a bit high. Houston's cost of living score is a 96.5. Now that you have the overview, let's talk about home prices. The median price for an Alpharetta home in 2022 skyrocketed and was over $619,000 for all recently sold homes in May and part of June 2022. With a national median home price of $428,000, that's pretty high. When I pulled up the number of houses that are for sale right now in Alpharetta, Georgia, there are 145. The prices of these homes range from $7.2 million all the way down to $299,900. If I was looking for a house under $400,000, I would only have 5 out of 145 to choose from. That's certainly not a lot. You will also be paying more in property taxes in Alpharetta than you would in nearby Forsyth or Gwinnett counties. This is because Alpharetta is located in Fulton County, which is higher in taxes. And one other thing that you should probably consider when comparing house prices is that most neighborhoods in Alpharetta have a homeowners association, and these HOAs come with fees. Let's quickly touch on a couple of other items that will affect the cost of living in Alpharetta: groceries and healthcare. The main grocery stores in Alpharetta are Publix and Kroger. We also have some smaller chains like Aldi, Lidl, and a Trader Joe's close by. For those of you who like a higher end grocery experience, there is also a Whole Foods located at one of our large shopping districts in Alpharetta called Avalon. Groceries came out with a score of 103 in Alpharetta. Alpharetta also has access to wonderful healthcare systems. There are award-winning hospitals, urgent care facilities, and pharmacies. It got a score on bestplaces.net of 91.8. Another expense you need to consider are utilities. Here in Georgia in the summer months, it does get quite hot, so you can expect to run your air conditioning for about 6 months out of the year. The other thing to know is that the majority of homes in Georgia heat with electricity. Electricity is more expensive to heat than with natural gas. Alpharetta still received a 100.8 score on bestplaces.net for utilities. Before we go, let's talk about transportation. Bestplaces.net gave Alpharetta a 120.7 score over the national average. Alpharetta is a very car-dependent city. It does have some buses that run in the area, but it does not have super close access to Atlanta's rapid transit system called MARTA. You would need to go further south to the most northern MARTA station on the Red Line, which is called the North Springs Station. This railway line will take you into downtown Atlanta. I feel like we also need to talk about the dreaded topic of gas prices. And yes, as we all know, gas prices are crazy high right now, no matter where you live. The average gallon of gas right now in Alpharetta is $4.39. If I was going to look at the gas prices in, let's say, Dallas right now, they're at $4.70. And in Los Angeles, the average price is $6.41. That's insane. So there you have it. Alpharetta is a great city with a great location. It may cost more to buy a house there, but you might save in some other areas depending on where you're moving from. Leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. In the meantime, check out these videos if you want to know more about some of the best places to live in Atlanta. See you next time.